Hey everyone, it's me, Chibi Tabitha, coming back at you with more Swooning over stands. I'm very excited for this. I was streaming a while ago. By the time you see this video, it will have been a while ago. And one of my friends popped in for a chat, and we were kind of talking about this game, and I was like reinvigorated to play it. So I'm going to do more recording today. I should probably be recording something else. But who cares? I want to play this, so we're playing this. Someone thumps their fist on the storage room door, stirring you from sleep with a jolt and a thud as you fall off the mattress. Also, if my voice sounds really funky, I literally rolled out of bed, played around on my phone for like 2 hours, and then I was like, time to get to work. So my voice is probably still kind of sleep rough. Scrambling to your feet, you step over the door and it swings open wide. Sherry, I need your help! At that moment, you look down to see Waddles swaddled in her arms, wearing a top hat and a small bow tie. Why is Waddles looking so dapper? He does look pretty dashing, doesn't he? Wait, we're not here to dish out compliments. There's an emergency! A love emergency. Mabel stares up at you with wide eyes, her little arms unmoving as Waddles attempts to wiggle free from her grasp. This kid's stronger than she looks. Knowing Mabel, this could mean she has a new crush. From what Dipper's told you, she's still deeply rooted in her boy-crazy phase, or she desperately wants to wed Waddles to some unsuspecting critter outside. I mean, Waddles married Gomper. Goat and a pig. I don't remember the song, but there was a goat and a pig song. Waddles and Gompers are renewing their vows. And I can't find Gompers to put his gown on. You gotta help me find him. I knew it was the goat and the pig. I knew it was the goat and the pig. Goat and the pig. They're a power couple. You weren't actually expecting your second guess to be right. Okay, wait, Mabel, just calm down for a second. Also, Gompers is so progressive wearing a gown to his wedding. Good for him. But we have to find Gompers. The ceremony's in 20 minutes. Waddles wiggles himself free and runs down the hallway to freedom, ignoring Mabel's shriek of protest as she chases him. You're compelled to go back to bed, deciding this is almost definitely a dream, but jog after Mabel regardless. Oh, bye, Dipper. You catch sight of Mabel just as she leaps over Dipper, who's sitting on the floor with a large array of graph paper and chewed pencils. She runs to the back door, suspiciously open, after Waddles' snorting self, yelling at him not to lose his tie. What, Mabel, what's going on? Waddles wedding Gompers? You're a little out of breath. Mabel's fast. Dipper smacks a hand to his forehead, dragging it down his face dramatically. Of course. She told me they're renewing vows or something. They got married last summer, but she misses the pizzazz of weddings. Dipper looks nonplussed, but you can tell he's at least a little invested. Are you gonna help her with whatever that was? I don't even know what's going on. I don't even want to imagine this marriage failing. Okay, so here's the thing. If the marriage, if this wedding goes tits up for any reason, Mabel's going to throw a fit. It's going to be blown so out of proportion. I don't want to imagine it. And with that, you run past him, Dipper stutters of surprise growing fainter as you head outside. Mabel's already a ways away when you burst into the shack's backyard. Fortunately, Standerford are nowhere in sight. You're not sure what you think of them finding you searching for a goat bride, as Mabel calls out to lure Gompers home. That's so embarrassing, but also I'd have no problem with that. I will look someone dead in the eye, and I'll be like, have you seen a goat? I need the goat. I need the goat bride. This wedding has to go perfectly, and if there's no goat bride, I'm coming for you. Come on, Gompers. I already booked the second honeymoon, and the caterers are gonna be mad. Runaway brides are so cliche. The caterers. She's getting caterers. Oh no. She's seriously invested in this farm critter marriage. That or she's watched way too many dramatic movies. Romance movies. Or both. Both. Gompers? Come on, goat pal. Where are you? You hear Dipper head towards Mabel to help her look, so you veer opposite, opting to cover more ground in search of the runaway goat bride. Where should you look? Under the shack's foundation, on the roof, inside Stan's car. Now, I wish I had that thing that could, like, follow my eyes, because I zeroed in on Stan's car. It's like, like, oh boy. So, like, if playing The Witcher has taught me anything, the goat's probably on the roof. But Gompers has been, like, everywhere. He's been on the roof, he's been under the foundation, I'm almost certain he's been inside Stan's car. I'm pretty sure he's chewed on the license plate or something. I feel like I saw that. Unsure. It's been a minute since I watched Gravity Falls. Maybe I should watch it again. I'm going to look for Roach. No, I'm gonna look in Stan's car. Despite the absence of both Stan and Ford, the former's cherry red car sits in front of the shack, gleaming in the summer sun. You head towards it and peer in the windows, cupping your hands around your eyes to see inside. I've done that. There's a can of pit soda on the passenger seat, a badly hidden pack of cigars in the driver's side pocket door, and a magazine on the floor on the back seat. You squint at it and find it's emblazoned with the title, Fully Clothed Women. Yee. Interesting, and you hope Stan will clean that up before you go on another drive with him, but it's not a go. Okay, for Roach. You walk backwards and put a hand to your brow, shielding your eyes from the sun as you search the scaffolding of the shack. Nothing. I also do that. Nope. You continue walking to the side now until rays of sunlight obscure the view above the sign for the gift shop. Rather serendipitously, a cloud glides overhead to block the sun and you're able to look up higher, seeing the misspelled lettering, the various wear and tear in the roof, and the small billy goat munching on a part of the weather vane. Wait. Hey, Mabel! Yeah? You point up to the roof at Gompers. I knew it was on the roof! Here comes the bride! Mabel shrieks Gompers and sprints into the gift shop, slamming the doors so hard the open sign flips to closed. There's silence for a moment, then something flips open on the roof's small balcony and Mabel pops out from underneath, climbing up onto the roof and attempting to coax Gompers down. That's dangerous. Like, me as the adult, should I not be risking my neck? Like, I get that children have a little more bounce to them when they hit the ground, but, like, I'm an adult. I should be the responsible one here. There's a ladder up to that little balcony thing inside the gift shop. It's pretty cool for fireworks, because they had a fireworks party. It's so cute. Mabel pulls a sandwich from her sleeve. You can't help but imagine what else she has up there, and waves it in Gomper's direction, and he trots towards the balcony, hopping down to Mabel's level and snatching the sandwich from her hand. She grabs the goat and heads back down the ladder into the gift shop. How strong is Mabel? Like, I know she's strong, but, like, how strong is she? Because, like, you'd have to, like, have the goat, and you'd have to be, like, going down with, like, one. That's tough. Actually, it would probably be best to go down the side, like, gripping the side of the ladder, so that your hand doesn't fully release as you slide down, essentially. Actually, it would be completely better to just slide all the way down. Like, you put your feet flat, and then you, like, kind of, like, cup the side and just slide down. Like a fireman's pole. I put way too much thought into that just now. Oh, Gompers, you can't get the pre-wedding jitters anymore. You're already married. You can't get away that easy. Thanks to Billy and Sherry, you've saved the wedding. Glad for you, Mabel. With that, Mabel gets to work on wrestling Gompers into his dress, yelling commands to Dipper to grab Waddles, who thankfully didn't get his bow tie dirty when he dashed away earlier, and get everything ready for the most important ceremony in the history of ever. Maybe an exaggeration, but Mabel's excitement is undoubtedly contagious. Okay, once Dip finds Waddles, I think we've got everything ready. I am, of course, the vicar, caterer, proud mother, musical guest combo. Dipper's going to take pictures for my scrapbook. Hey, I never agreed to that. Dipper, please. I've got an office shit Oh my god, I can't say it because I'm like, officiate. The word's officiate. Officiate. I've got to officiate. Officiate. Jesus. You mean officiate? Thank you, Dipper. I struggled so hard saying that wrong. I say a lot of words wrong. This one, purposely spelled wrong for me, could not do. See, I'm so busy I can't even talk right. Please, Dipper. I'll help you with some nerd thing later. I pinky swear. Dipper contemplates this, hand at his chin, mirroring his Grunkle Ford, of course. As long as you actually do this time, then yeah, I'll take pictures. It's just... They're so cute. Mabel jumps down with excitement, jostling poor Gompers in her arms. Yay, thank you, Dipper. I owe you one. This is what the best brother looks like right here, Sherry. Okay, you don't have to do that whole thing again. I'll get back to. Waddles, you get back here! Okay, now we have that fixed. That means we have... Wait! Zeus left already. My ring bearer is gone. Oh no, what are we gonna do, Gompers? Gompers gives the intelligent answer of, chewing on his bridal veil. I could ask her, but I don't know. Gompers chooses that moment to look into Mabel's eyes and bleat at her insistently. Mabel, naturally, takes this as a sign. A sign from Goat. You're right, of course. This is your special day. Again. Mabel turns to you with pleading eyes. Hey, Sherry, could you be the new ring bearer for the ceremony? I'd do it in a heartbeat. It would give me no greater honor to be a ring bearer for a goat and a pig. I'm very invested in this partnership, Mabel. I gotta see it through. Mabel beams, obviously very pleased that you're taking this as seriously as she is. Thank you, Sherry. Let's get this show on the road. Or this wedding on the backyard. It still works. Mabel runs back into the house, and you hear her thudding upstairs faster than a hungry Waddles. Gompers, thankfully still occupied by the half a sandwich Mabel taunted him with, stays put. I'm on goat babysitting duty. She comes back soon after with a fluffy purple pillow and 2 clear sticks. After snapping the sticks in half, glow sticks, they're glow sticks, she curls them into small bracelet-sized rings. These are so much more fun than rings, plus Waddles can put it on his tail to look super handsome. They're so fucking cute. Waddles oinks in agreement, and his mad dash out of the house. In his mad dash out of the house, he's lost his top hat. Hold your hands out, palm up, and get down so you're not as tall. They can't put the rings on each other if you're way up there. They don't have hands, honey. She's got a point. You duck to your knees in the dirt, and Mabel turns your hands, palm up, reverently placing the pillow and the glow stick rings atop them. This is amazing. Okay, Mabel, I'm here with the camera for... Sherry, why are you on the ground? You gesture to the happy couple with a wide arc of your arm. They needed a ring bearer. Well, I guess they do. Mabel nods, small hands on her hips. She looks over the wedding scene and mumbles to herself, checking things off a mental checklist. Okay, I think we have... Wait. I forgot the flower petals! I'll be right back. And she's gone again, leaving you alone with the pig groom, a goat bride, and 2 glow stick brands of matrimony. Goatrimony. That kind of works. Goatrimony. You decide not to crack that pun on Dipper, who's examining his disposable camera. He pops the back open in size, smacking a hand to his forehead. This one's out of film. Must have been the one Mabel used at Candy's party. He looks up at you and shrugs. I'll go get one of my spares. Make sure these 2 don't go anywhere, or Mabel will... Well, you know Mabel. You haven't known Mabel as long as Dipper has, but you understand immediately. Also immensely. I feel it in my bones. You're left alone in the backyard with a groom's pig, a bride goat, 2 glow sticks, and a broken disposable camera. While I'd love to say you've absolutely been in this situation before, you unfortunately have not. I really am very happy for you both, Waddles and, Gompers. Both animals turn to you, nonchalant to the current state of events. But I can't believe Mabel forgot the flower petals. Jeez. Just as you go to continue the one-sided conversation between human goat and pig, you hear 2 voices coming from around the house. Oh, this is embarrassing. 2 very familiar voices. Listen, Sixer, if you hadn't gone off about the wobbly junker, the gobble wonker Stanley, has Dipper really never told you? Then you wouldn't have freaked out the kid at the store we needed, and... Oh, then you wouldn't have freaked out the kid at the store we needed, and we'd have, I don't know, the stuff to fix my house after you got a car stuck in it. It's still my house, and besides, if he was a fisherman, he needed to know. Both Stan and Ford round the corner to find you sitting on your heels next to Waddles and Gompers, brandishing a pillow and glow sticks in the dirt. The three of you stare at each other in silence. I'm so embarrassed. And the thing is I would do this. Like, hands down, I would do this. This would happen to me in real life. And I'd just be like, so... and I'd die. I'd be dying inside. I'm dying inside now. They're not real. They're not real, and I'm dying inside. Mabel needed a ring bearer for the wedding. It's at that moment that Mabel kicks down the back door, runs to your side, and throws rose petals atop your head. Good. Yes, great. Good timing, honey. Thanks. Ta-da! You blow a rose petal off the tip of your nose and grin at Mabel. I think our bride and groom are ready to renew their vows, don't you? Just ignore them. Just ignore them, Sherry. Yeah, this is the best way to do it. Mabel nods emphatically at you before turning to her grunkles, lighting up a 100-watt smile. Yes, Grunkle Stan, Grunkle Ford, you guys got back just in time. And just like that, Mabel pushes Stan and Ford towards you and tugs their hands so they sit across from you. Stan complains about his knees, and Ford asks Dipper exactly why the pig and goat are betrothed. Fits with what you know about both at this point. Mabel makes way with the wedding, and you sit cross-legged, the pillow and glow stick rings on your lap. Every so often, Mabel stifles a theatrical sob, wiping a very real tear from her eye before she turns to you for the rings. Oh, Mabel, how should the betrothed, wear their rings, since they don't have ring fingers? Just put them on where you think they fit best. On their heads like small glowy tiaras around one goat horn and Waddle's tail over one ear like fun earrings. She did mention wearing it on Waddle's tail, so I feel like this is the correct go-to. But the fun earrings, I've done that. Like, you just hook it over. I'm wearing headphones and it's covering, but I've like done that where you like hook something over your ear, you're like, oh, look at my earring, guys. Children, right? Am I right? Children. The glowy tiaras I've also done, except I took 2 of them to make it a little bigger. 3 is the optimal, but you can get away with doing 2. I'm gonna do goat horn and Waddle's tail. You get up and promptly crouch down in front of Waddles and Gompers, playing your ring bearer part very seriously. A glow stick ring goes onto one of Gompers' horns, and you place the other on Waddle's rear, hanging off his curly-cue tail. I now pronounce you husband and husband. Again. You may now kiss the goat. Waddle sniffs at Gompers and snorts. That definitely counts. Dipper reappears with a new camera, and Mabel throws more rose petals at him. A few get stuck to his fluffy hat, and he rolls his eyes, but retaliates by taking a very close-up picture, the flash temporarily blinding her. Oh, siblings. Hey, save the film for the renewlyweds. That's... Hey, save the film for the renewlyweds. I need plenty of pictures for my scrapbook. You owe me a new camera for this, Mabel. He sounds annoyed, but his fond sibling smile gives him away, and he starts taking pictures of the happy couple, getting odd angles as Mabel pushes them into silly poses. That's so cute. You step away from the scene and go to head back into the house. Being a ring bearer is thirsty work, but Stan and Ford stop you before you make it to the door. Guys, please. Thirsty work. Water break. Hey, Sherry, thanks for playing along with Mabel with the whole wedding thing. We're both glad you're willing to entertain her whenever we're gone. She didn't, make you do it, did she? I love how he's, like, nervous. Oh, she didn't. She needed a ring bearer, so I stepped up to help. Stan and Ford arch matching brows at you. Their faces match. I'm very invested in the marriage of a goat and a pig, you know. The 3 of you laugh and Stan pats his shoulder. Ford gives you a warm smile. Well, I'm glad you're as into all that as she is. Thank you for that. Yeah, kid. It's nice of you to be, nice to her, you know? I was a weird little girl once, it's fine. Stan clears his throat, awkwardly rubbing the back of his neck. Thanks for playing with Mabel and her weird wedding thing. Looks like she likes you. It's not hard, but still. He gives you a genuinely grateful smile that you easily return. It's no problem, really. I'm happy to keep her and Zipper happy where I can. Stan nods at you, pink in the cheeks before going past you and heading into the house. You swear you see Ford give him a funny look, but you could just be imagining it. Hey, Sherry, you're gonna miss the party. We got popsicles. I call the red ones. Pineapple ones are mine. I call dibs. But the pineapple ones are the best ones. Mabel and Stan wrestle over a yellow popsicle while Dipper contentedly unwraps a red one, holding it above his head and out of Gomper's way. Ford gingerly picks out a purple ice pop and leaves the ice chest open for you to grab one as well. While Stan and Mabel aren't looking, you hide the pineapple popsicles at the bottom of the chest. Dipper sees and starts laughing, but doesn't tell. They're a strange bunch, these two sets of Pines twins, but they're certainly making your summer a lot more exciting as your stay at the Mystery Shack continues, your wreck of a car sitting outside in the heat of the setting sun. I would have grabbed a blue one. They have blue. Red and purple, also good choices. Blue. Blue, orange. I like orange. I'll grab a yellow one if it's banana because I'm an unhinged monster of a human being. If you can find like banana creamsicles, I'll stab a man for one of those. It's another day of summer with nothing to do but wait. Your schedule's surprisingly clear today. Stan usually has something going on for you to help with, and if not, Ford, Seuss, or the kids do. Who do you want to find? I could switch to Ford right here, right now, this second. I could. I'm not gonna. Stan all the way, man. Stan all the way. You pass through the living room, and Mabel spots you from her seat at the table. The wind outside blew, and the shadows in the curtain freaked me out. Sherry, I was hoping I'd see you. Come on, I want to ask you something. Mabel points down at the table with a raspberry pink colored pencil. Her art supplies. Scattered across the table lie various sheets of paper with brightly colored doodles. And lots of glitter. You see a drawing that looks like a cross between Barney and Godzilla, a page full of puppies, and a page with a drawing that kind of looks like you with... Is that Ford? Or Stan? Mabel's not finished with it yet, but the telltale jawline gives it away. You sit down at the table across from Mabel and suddenly get the same feeling you'd get at a job interview. It's intensified when she pushes her organized chaos of papers aside and steeples her fingers over the table surface, just like... So... Sherry, I'll be frank. It's literally that. I'll be frank. Stop. I feel like I'm sharing a brain cell with the people who wrote this. That's so funny. I've been trying to find a match for my Grunkles for a while, but I never seem to get their matches made. Sorry, match? But then it's like you were pulled from thin air, attracted to Shaq by a magnet of love. It was a sign, and this week just made the chemistry you share with him obvious. You know who I'm talking about, right? Stan. Exactly! Grunkle Stan says he's not looking for love anymore, but I think he says that after every rejection. He's a romantic deep down. I can feel it. And you know what they say? Even if you're not looking for it, love will find you no matter what. Love? That's a jump, to say the least. Well, you certainly had enough time to form your opinion of Stan. Stan? Of Stan? I can't. Well, you've certainly had enough time to form your opinion of Stan, and it's shifted and changed with every additional minute. He's got his own fair share of mysteries, and damn it, you're curious. There's plenty of potential there. I can see it in your face. You know what would really get this chemistry going? Talking to him? What? No, I'm thinking something more romantic. Hold on, I'm getting an idea. I'll get everything ready. Sherry, you just focus on falling completely and utterly in love. Matchmaker Mabel is back in the game. Honey. Difference judging eyes. Stop. Don't look at me like that. You're 14. Stop it. No, 13. You're 13. Don't look at me like that. And don't like being judged by a 13-year-old like this. This is harsh, man. This is harsh. Just as you exit the talk with Mabel, you run into Dipper right outside the living room, and it doesn't seem like an accident either. His arms are crossed and he's looking at you, dubiously. So I heard about Mabel's plan. How do you... I just left the room. Yeah, well, word travels fast, and Mabel sends out mass tech update text. His defensive posture softens a bit. Just tell me one thing. I know my grunkles can look after themselves, but can you promise me you won't hurt Grunkle Stan? I'm a stranger to these people. Like, if anything, I could just say words. You've known me for like a week because I crashed into the side of your home. Your home? I mean, like, me as the player knows that Dipper doesn't live here, but, like, me the player, or me the character, doesn't necessarily know that. So, like, I crashed into the side of your home. I've been here for a week. You can trust Stan. Yeah, I know. I guess we're good then, for now. A text notification sounds, and Dipper checks his phone. And be ready, tomorrow afternoon, for your lakeside date with Grunkle Stan? Lakeside date? No. This feels awkward enough, no offense, Sherry. It's just, my Grunkle Stan actually going on a date? Do old people even date? Kind of hard to wrap my head around. Son, we went on a heist date. Let me tell you. We got arrested, right? Yeah, we got arrested. I can't remember. That's how long it's been since I played. I hope Mabel doesn't ask me for my help tomorrow. I mean, I have enough trouble trying to date for myself. Mabel calls down from upstairs. Hey, Tip Top! I'm gonna need your help tomorrow. Well, never mind. Good, great. That night, you head back to your room, ready to go to bed, but mentally still stuck on that interesting conversation earlier with Mabel. Mabel had already put her plan in motion over dinner. Turns out Stan had been planning to take the kids to the lake tomorrow to go fishing. And lucky you, Mabel managed to score you an invite. Waddles joins you, surprisingly, and you have some fun petting his belly and taking pictures as a distraction from your thoughts. It's almost like he knew something was up. Or did Mabel send him? Is he infiltrating your safety zone for intel? You decide not, laying back on your mattress to try and relax. Waddles settles by your side, snuggling up. I want to snuggle Waddles so bad now. Thanks for the support, little buddy. Eventually, you get tired of your phone and decide to close your eyes, but you just can't stop thinking about what Mabel said. Stan, a romantic. Is that what Mabel said? Yeah, right. No way. Maybe charming in his own way, sure, but the type of guy to go on an actual date planned by Mabel? What was Mabel planning anyway? She might go for something fancy or formal, but Stan really seems in his element with the hands-on, nitty-gritty stuff. Hopefully calling it a date won't ruin the natural thing you have going. Your eyes finally close for good, feeling weighed down and heavy. You give Waddles a pat while you still can before slipping into unconsciousness. Okay, I'm gonna stop here. I feel like that's good. We had a day, we went to sleep, we're waking up, and we're going to wake up in the next episode. Don't look at that. There's nothing to see there. Don't look. There's nothing to see over there. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me on this episode of Swooning Over Stands. If you liked it, hit the thumbs up, hit subscribe so you can be notified of the next one, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!